upper back on his right side. He's right-handed, and when I work on people's upper back in particular, I almost always use my fingers and hands to go into the paraspinal muscles that are right along the spine, between the shoulder blade and the spinous processes. These guys right here are always just inordinately tight. They're lengthened and pulled taut as people fall forward. They usually have a lot of tension right here. I'll just go in and say hello. When people tell me they have upper back pain, they usually feel a little, I think, a sense of warmth from interacting with me, because I go right where the problem potentially is, which, if they say is upper back pain, is usually just around this area. And to work on this, I can use thumbs. I was showing some cross fiber friction with the fingertips. I can also get in and use forearm and elbow, which I think long term is a better tool because it saves my hands. It allows me to deliver a little more pressure. I just have to do it with feeling, so I don't use too much. I'm just going to come in and see if I can hold the shoulder right here and just come in with a forearm or elbow. And I'm going to ask Josh once I get into position. How's that?
That feels really good.
Yeah. I'm making sure that my elbow is not too pointy. I'm actually tapering it so it's a little bit more the flat. And I'm making sure not to press on the spine itself, but this whole area on people gets inordinately tight. I'm going to get a good spot again. I'm just feeling for tissue density. Once I'm in position right there, Josh?
Yep.
Okay, now, if I take the pressure and pull down, is that better than going up?
It's about
the same?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if I go right or left, which one of those?
To the right.
To the right? Okay, so right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I've got my elbow in position. I'm going to slowly use his shoulder as a handle to gently pull him into my forearm and elbow. This is an easy piece to perform on people at parties. I do this all the time. I don't really mind as a massage therapist when people ask me to work on them. I'm usually mostly delighted to. It's no big deal. And then in addition, because I'm working clothed, I'll grab people at the party and get them to work on each other because everybody seems to enjoy it so much. Right here along the spine, I feel this density right here. And I'm going to choose an even broader tool. I'm going to see if I can do this. I'm going to position myself so that I can see if my knee can reach in. If I leaned him back, I would reach higher up here. I want to get a little bit lower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can position my knee just right to lean him in. How's that right there, Josh?
That's good.
Good spot?
Yeah.
As I'm leaning down through my hands and shoulders, I'm actually pushing him gently back into my knee. I can gently mobilize. You'll learn over time to feel with your knees and feet more as you practice body work on a mat. I'm going to shift him just a little bit higher. I think he's got some tension right there. Is that too much?
No, that's good.
But tender?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just going to hang out here. This is inordinately easy for me to hold. This is an excellent way to work on the upper back because my hands are mostly free. Not excess pressure. It's one of the reasons I love mat work in particular and spend so much time proselytizing and talking to people about it, because it completely changes the nature of massage and body work to be able to use your legs and lower limbs. You can gently sway him side to side, almost like a little cross fiber friction with my knee. Back off for just a second, sit him up. Move that around. That feels a little bit softer through there. Can always mobilize the shoulder blade, move it around. Always feels good. Some passive movement. How's that?
It's very good.
Just an easy way to access right here in the upper back. Try that out at home. Tell me what you think of it. You can write down below to comment. You can ask me any questions you have. We can even post videos to answer your questions. Thank you again.
Don't forget to subscribe, yo.